What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome to episode 12 of the 17th anniversary series. And this is a pretty important episode because I'm making my final mule, and I'm finally gonna figure out a nice little establishment of where I can put my mules on top of finally being able to grind out my main again. So with the dealers, with coin capping, reset is in like 8 minutes, and once reset hits, we will be exactly 1 week away from all of these anniversary events ending. So we need to act fast, and what we're gonna do is we have, after reset, I had this in mind. Okay, after reset, we are going to coin cap on this. On top of coin capping on the blaster, we're gonna summon the blaster and finish the mechanic at reset. We got a cap on the AB, and we're gonna make the striker and cap on the striker. Including my main, we are capping on 5 characters after reset. And then after all of that, I'm going to start building up my establishment of characters I'm going to be capping on for the pet scrolls, because I have come up with a brand new idea between, the end of the episode 11 recording and the start of this recording to what I can possibly do to be able to safely hit 4,000 on top of hitting the pet scrolls just fine. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and buy out mastery books. I need to see how much I need first to see how much see how many mastery books I need to buy. So mastery book 20s, I need 9 of them. So go ahead and I gotta buy 8 more. And then for mastery book 30, I only need 6. Okay, that's cool. So with that in mind, that puts me at 90 coins, and I'll basically be using this as a character to cap on pretty much as I need to be able to buy out the core boxes on top of the other characters that are already buying them. I'm going to go ahead and put the remaining skill points into mastery because this gives critical damage and final damage, so I just gain like 6% final damage and 12% critical damage from that. And to get more critical rate, I will go ahead and level this skill up, and then after this is maxed out, I'm going to max this out, and I'm going to start throwing things in like bomb punch and just all that other good stuff that I might need. Here I am at Vikings, 3 minutes before reset. There's an MVP exactly at a good time I wanted at. Channel 26, 11:58. Reset happens in 2 minutes after that MVP cast. So pretty much once I get it, I'm going to pop my potions and start training regardless. Also, once again, this will be weekly reset. And oh, they used it fast. What? Yeah, I got a fish buff too. So yeah, this will be weekly reset, weekly boss reset. So once I finish coin capping on the mules before I make the striker, I do need to run weekly bosses, or not all the weekly bosses because I do want to showcase some after I finish all of my characters. I will need to run a few just to get a nice amount of money to put my striker in a decent position for the levels it needs to be in to kill at a decent rate. Kind of like this character. Anyway, it's time to begin the capping in 2 minutes. But first, let me admire my damage with the mastery book spins. I saw like 600k bomb punches, pretty much the same I was doing at Dark Kents, but it's kind of hard to see them when I kill them up so fast. What is my range? 96k on this character with 19% final damage. Quite insane, to be honest. And bomb punch is like level 10. Once I start leveling more and put more points into the skills, ooh, this damage is gonna get ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. Just got reset lag. It is time. Okay, my coins are just about capped. 4 and 5. And I maxed out bomb punch, so I feel like if I put my AP in and use Maple Warrior here, maybe I can see some 1 mil lines at the end of bomb punch. Any mills? I see 900Ks, but bomb punch is already so strong that it's so hard to get the last hit out, just because everything is dying so fast. I'm not seeing these mills. I'm not getting lucky. These guys are just dying way too fast. Anyway, I'm not 130 yet. The rune just spawned, so once I use that, I'll be 130 pretty soon. 991k. That's tough. Okay, I'm not seeing mills. It's over. And 130. Alright, I'm gonna do my transfers before I log off. I get 3.5k from the earrings. and then after that, I'll get how much? 3.7k from the cape. So a 7k range increase, and then on top of the Magnus badge I'm about to equip, it's 1.5. So that's like an 8.5k range increase. Got a good amount of damage there. I hit 2,000 stat, 2.1k to be exact, and to further increase that, I get Maple Warrior to 30, and I'm pretty much damn near 2.2. I wonder how far I could get with damage like this. I mean, 150 is pretty much a given, especially since I'm probably going to stay coin capping at Elnath once I finish Green Folk Town quest all the way up to 150, if I even get this character that far within the time frame. But I saw a 1.1 mil, yep. The mills are coming in, 1.1. It's still super hard to see the last hit go off when those 1 mils alone are good enough to just kill them off really fast. But this character's done. Without wasting time, we gotta move on to the AB. Okay, about to cap right here real soon. As soon as I get the thing coming. And I got my level up too. So that's good. I went from 133 to 135. 2 levels in like 20 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, exactly 20 minutes. That's not very good, but it's the fastest way to cap my coins on here, and I'm completely fine with that. Mechanic. This is gonna be difficult. And by that I mean I gotta be lucky. I'm not even gonna look at the chat, because I don't want to spoil myself on if I get, you know, at least this many levels or up to this many levels, you know. So in order to do that, I gotta close my eyes as soon as I press this button, or just look away. Okay. Is it, am I in the map yet? Am I in the map yet? Okay, I'm in the map. How many levels did I get? If I don't look, or if I look at the game, I can't help but to look at the chat. So, I gotta see this. I'm not doing extra swims on this character. I don't care what is said. Whatever happens, happens. And again, I won't be looking at chat. Okay, I'm on the map. I gotta get 8 levels. I'm pretty sure I have like less than a 20, maybe 15% chance in order to pull that. So, dude, I gained 4 levels these past 3 swims. Mechanic is cancelled. I just logged in my blaster. Now that I'm thinking about it, if I just do this last swim on my mechanic, then I could just do 3 and 3 on the blaster. You know, it wouldn't exactly hurt to just be able to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and find a map to coin cap on here. There's an MVP, so I'm just gonna go ahead and participate in that. After I do that, I'm not swimming on the blaster today. I told myself, no, I'm not doing another swim on mechanic. But now, I'm thinking about things, because I've been changing my mind a lot on things recently. But I feel like it's for the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that 7th swim on mech, and then I can finally just be at 3 and 3 for blaster and AB. But this will, and I repeat, this will be the absolute final swim on the mechanic after I cap coins on this character. Once I do get 1,400 coins, that'll put me at 800 after swimming. So cap next time will be at 1,100. So once I do get 1,100, then I'll only be a few coins off from buying 5 of the core boxes, kind of like what the AB can buy right now. So I'm gonna rock with it. I should be able to buy a lot of core boxes today after I coin cap with these characters. The coins, they've been capped. I gotta do that mechanic swim now. I already know I'm getting the quest pop up, so I don't need to close my eyes or do anything stupid. Let me just go. Lane 1, I still gotta keep loyalty. It's just gonna be fine. Hopefully. Just look at this with a straight face. I'm counting levels. If I can get 6 levels, that's cool. But like, I'm probably gonna get like half a level. Could you imagine? Maybe like 50% EXP. That's it. Lane 1 loyalty. Lane 1 loyalty. No matter all the bad things you go through, you just gotta stick it out. Because eventually, it'll be good. And you'll have chose the best lane. So whatever lane you pick, stick with it. Don't switch lanes. Even though I switched from lane 3 to lane 1 mid-series. Lane 1 is king lane. So before I get into it with dailies on this character, I'm about to log into all 24 of my characters, and I'm going to write down on a notepad how many coins they have. On top of that, I'm going to start buying out the node packages. I do need to make room for 4 more slots, just in case I do have enough coins across the board where I can just buy out all 20. Because the characters I want to cap on for the pet scrolls, I haven't even started to cap on them yet. So therefore, I'm not exactly going to log into them at the moment. Actually, not all characters, but all current characters that are currently over level 120. So the current characters at 120, I'm just not going to log into those. Okay, here's the result. I always do this though. I told y'all I wasn't going to check my 120 characters, but as you can see at the bottom 5, I went ahead and checked them anyway. I guess I'm just full of surprises now. But looking at the rest of the list, you can see what characters I decided to play to be able to buy certain things on for like the boxes. So I have all these 20 boxes pretty much right here. I'm about to open them, and as you can see to the left, you can see the characters that I bought the boxes with and how many coins they currently have. So my Cadena bought 1 box, it's at 70 coins now. My Lawn Hunter bought 4 boxes, is at 29 coins now. What I need to figure out is what exactly I'm going to be coin capping on for the pet scrolls, because the plan was to revive all the 120s and buy 2 pet scrolls each on that, while also getting some decent levels on them to help boost my union up to 4K. While I might still do that, I'm not. This game's always lagging in latch. I'm pretty sure I didn't crash, it just lags. But while I do that, I'm able to get a decent amount of coins. It would only take 4 days to get 1500 on all of them, because I'm pretty much anticipating there to be a 2x event this weekend, so I'll just go ahead and cap on that for the pet scrolls. So I might still do that, but I'll have a final decision by tomorrow whether I'm going to actually go through with that or not. But anyway, we're going to open all 20 of these boxes. I can pull between 40 to 800, but the chances of me pulling even like 100 is extremely low. So we're going to go ahead and check it out. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5. Wow, I pulled 5. 5 is the highest. Ooh, only 54. Wow, that's not exactly a lot. I spent 4,600 coins on 54 gemstones. I'm pretty sure with just simple math, it's over 80 coins per gemstone. It'd be like that sometimes. But I guess with the 3 I already have, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. With the 3 that I already have, I'm gonna go ahead, just open them, and I'm gonna work with what I get. So I was able to buy 99 event node stones. Not bad. Now let's go ahead and just put the levels in. You get a level up on Celestial Dance. I did see I pulled a Soul Clips, maybe 2. Yeah, I pulled 2 of those. That is unfortunately not 7. Aura Weapon, any Aura Weapons? No. Any Elysiums? I see one right there. Will that get me to 3? Okay, cool, 3. And then, how about the enhancements? Ooh, this is 15 now. And then the level 12 one, I only pulled 2. Probably just start throwing them on that. I like having Celestial Dance. It's at a decent level. But I feel like instead of having to just focus on that, I thought more about it, and I'm probably just going to focus more on the enhancements now. And then skills, it'll just be whatever. I'm going to go ahead and break down everything that I feel like I need to break down. I'll level up Body of Steel, or just put one in here, because I could see myself using this in the far future. The far future, as if I'm going to get there at all, but I'm still going to level it anyway, just to be safe. But I'm going to get rid of everything I don't need. Alright, so let's check this out. We got level 15 Styx Crossing and level 12 for the 1v1. So we're going to go to the 1v1 and we are going to craft 10 of these. Maybe I can have the push to level 40 and get the extra IED. So 13, 14. Okay, I need to buy 2 more, and then it will be at 15. 2. Okay. And then extra levels there. Boom, level 15. They're all now level 40, and they all have the 20% IED bonus. So that's pretty much set for some of the harder bosses I plan to fight now. I could buy 2 more. This is 62%. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to get it to 16 with only 2, but it'll be interesting to see. Please, please tell me I can. Oh, 0% on the dot. Now they're level 41. Oh, I pressed a bad button. But now that they're level 41, I have about 19 to go, and I feel like by the time I do kind of push them towards, I pressed a metal, ooh, that lags a lot, and by the time I do push them towards like level 60, and that's when I can finally slow down on purchasing the gemstones and start working more on gear again. And I am going to attempt to remake the bossing build, even though it's going to be super temporary since I am hitting 4K soon. This is an overlapping piece. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and put this here. Auron, crap. I need this. I need some mage. Where can the mage? Okay, mage can be right there. Another mage right there. Auron can be like this. And shoot. Okay, this is a bit harder than I thought. Our archer can go right here. And then I should be able to figure something out like this, because I could put the Auron like that. Crap. I'm redoing the whole thing. I've got 17 level 140 characters, and then I've got my AB and Unwool. Those are the characters that will be going on here. Unwool is crit damage. I definitely want that 2% crit damage on the board. I'm pretty sure I can make this work with 3-piece. Oh my god, it just lags so much. This is 7. No, that won't work. That's gonna be difficult. So without that, that's gonna be 11. Okay, let me get this straight. This is 13. If I put my piece on there, this is going to be 9, which should be doable as long as I have 2 characters that could go up there in a straight line, as well as a warrior that can make it to the top, just like that. And then this will be a little different down here, because what needs to happen down here, this is 11 pieces. So actually no, that'll work fine, because Unwool is a 2-piece that can go there. And then I'm pretty sure I have another warrior that can contribute to the end of that. And then that will have been done extremely easily. I just need to go ahead. Mech is a piece that can go right there. And then boss damage is going to be the same way. I just need 2 straight lines, which I know that I have. So Phantom and Battle Mage. And then I did it! It's that simple. Nothing has to be overcomplicated, nothing like that. Now the rest of the pieces can go on the board just fine. I could do Arc. I could do... oh shoot, Arc is in a bad spot. I could do Battle Mage. And I can do AB. We're gonna go ahead and change the attack to Strength, since Strength is more beneficial than attack because you just get so much of it. And then we're going to be okay with that. And then, boom, it's done. And for the first time ever, I'm going to apply all of my damage links. I can fill up the whole thing with nothing but pure boss links. No EXP links. I don't have to do any of that anymore. AB, I gotta find a key for AB. I don't exactly know where I'm gonna be putting that just yet. It's going on shift. We could do shift. And then, oh shoot, we're at 14.1. What about with this? 14.2, let's go. And then for pet food, until I get auto feed, I can just go ahead and put that on like F4 for a little bit. I'm having video render lag, but it'd be like that sometimes. But look at this damage, man. Look at this damage. Unbelievable. I don't think I've never seen 60 mil lines. I even saw a 70 mil at one point. Oh, there it is. I just saw the 70. This is ridiculous. And then I'm having like no lag. This is insane. Alright, what about this elite? Use true sight on it for final damage. Bruh. 170? Are you serious? It's over for these next bosses, man. I said I would do my weekly bosses later this week, but I want to do them right now because I want the money. So I'm gonna go get the money. I'll be sure to show footage of important bosses like Seville. I'll probably try to use as many of the similar buffs as possible just so you guys can see how far this character has actually progressed in terms of damage since the very first clear. Okay, Seville run. This is going back to, you know, episode 16 tribute. I'm just gonna show you guys exactly how much stronger I am now than I was before. I don't think I'm missing any buffs, but I'm pretty much going crazy, even though I can kill this boss in a fast, reasonable time without any of these buffs now. Even like guild buff and stuff. Like I don't need any of that anymore. But I'm still just going through with it cause I can, you know. Anyway, but as soon as I can use this cake buff and I have the key, I gotta drop here you go. I just hope I have a perfect control run like I did the one time I did it, because if I don't, then it's just gonna look really nasty. Alright, how much am I doing with the oh yes, 60 mils to the mobs with all these buffs. This is exactly it right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just immediately burst, and then yeah, just burst at the very start and see how much damage you do. 250s? 260s? Alright, cool. I didn't do a BA. What? I was supposed to start the BA sooner. That was not supposed to happen. He spawned up a little too late. I've already messed up. So now I just used the AB buff accidentally when I was supposed to save the AB buff for the explosion later on. Okay, that's gone. Crap. This isn't going as well as I expected, to be quite honest. Okay, now he's using that. Okay. I don't like this run. This could have got so much better. But I'm seeing like 80 mils with the 1v1. Okay, he's using that now. Crap. I'm like a minute in. I'm lagging a little bit. Sheesh. I feel like he might do laser right now, so using this felt a little weird. I guess to figure out where he is, I'll just wait till he sucks me. Left or right? Right. Oh, I got stunned. Oh no! So, okay, yeah. In terms of control, this is a much worse run than the first run I've ever had. Mainly due to the fact that I'm feeling a little too overconfident with the amount of damage that I do. And that's not exactly a good attitude to have, because when you do have that attitude, it, yeah, once again, just leads to much worse gameplay. And I just really hope it won't be like that for when I start doing Chaos Pap and Sue and Damien and stuff. But he's almost dead. Okay. I can burst him down here real soon. But yeah, this entire run, this is a mess. This took way longer than I expected. I don't like it. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just burst him right now. Just die. It doesn't even matter. It's over. Blow it up. It don't even matter anymore. That's the Sivo run. That's what happens. I feel like with better positioning and control and not being just an idiot overall, could have made my run at least 30 seconds to a minute faster. But I'm not here to complain. That was basically a 3-minute run. Let me go ahead and sell on my crystals though. How much money am I about to make off of these? 159 mil. I think for the striker, I'm gonna start off with like a 100 mil budget. I do want to eventually fund it enough to where it becomes like a decent bossing mule, but at the same time, I don't want to half-ass certain equips. For example, I want to get like 9 and 10 equips on certain things just like straight away. So the best thing I'd probably be able to buy would be a top and bottom. I guess maybe for like necro stuff, I can go with a decent shoes and gloves, and it could either be necro, Valneon, or Empress. But I guess building to that path, I can buy some clean items that do come with these decent flames. So I can buy like Valneon cape, or you know, a nice little flamed DC this earring, or just a pink beam belt. You know, they can have good flames on them, but I don't want them to have any potentials without me. Even like Star Force, like I get that serious about it, but in order for me to cover that, I would have to get Star Force in other places. Like I'll still get the full Necro set, but I probably won't be spending as much on like an overall, or yeah, pretty much like an overall, or just anything like that. If I do need a Star Force things that have Star Force on them, then I will Star Force them. It won't be too much of a money loss, but if I'm gonna be picky about every penny, and that's just gonna be the way it is, I guess for Zakum stuff, I can get like a decent face and eye that are like 20 and 4 and Star Force those, because I would just have to self-cube those anyway, so it's not exactly that bad. I also finished the Chaos Root Abyss quest to where I needed to kill 10 of each boss for every boss, so I can claim all 4 of those medals and then begin my CRA title quest. So here in about 10 weeks time, I should be having a CRA title, which is one of the best titles that you can have that's permanent. So good going on me. Okay, Zakum face. What price range are we looking at? Again, we don't want to spend too much and everything. This is 24 and 4. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. I 24 and 4. Hell yeah, we'll buy that. And then earrings. Earrings I'll probably look for like 30 and 5 because they're generally cheap, so I shouldn't have to worry too much. I mean, to be honest, I remember these earrings I got on here. They were basically a steal. Yeah, 35 and 5 doesn't look like it'll cut it. I'm gonna just bring it down to like 20. That should be a lot cheaper. 16 5. What's like 20 something and 5? That's like not bad. 28 and 5. This is 7.6. Basically the same thing I have on here. Might as well just go ahead and rock those. Okay, so that's 3 pieces of the boss set. We do have a Magnus badge. Okay, so that's 4 set. Set 5 will be Silver Blossom ring. I can actually Star Force that. I'll bring some Star Forceable rings on there, you know. I might have one of my... I don't have a Silver Blossom ring. I actually have to go and buy one. I feel like with most of the Silver Blossom rings I've had, I always just ended up dropping them just because. I'm just looking up rings by themselves. Do I have an Ifia ring? Or I just keep dropping the ones that I have? Just keep dropping my current one. Sounds about right. Silver Blossom 400k. Go ahead. I'll use a Crusader pendant, Star Force that, you know, get a little good amount of Star Force going. Now would be a good time to get a pocket item for it, since there are 2 trait boost potions per character in the coin shop. So I'll go ahead and look for a decent pocket item that I might be able to wear. I'll look for like 30 and 4. aka something that's better than what I have on here. And the reason why I didn't get something good is because I'm just always on like a budget or something stupid. Yeah, see, this is also minus 20 levels, so wearing this at 120 would be super helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. Last thing I would want would be either a pink bean or a Zakum belt. To be honest, on the striker, it doesn't matter which one I get because I don't see myself selling or replacing them anytime soon. Maybe a Zakum weapon with level reduction, or a Zakum belt with level reduction would be nice, but nah. So this is okay, so I'm gonna have to look for something more like 40, 12 mil. And then we set our range over to Zakum weapons, and it's probably like, what, half of that? Something? 11? Dang. Okay, I guess not. I'll just go ahead and stick with 16 and 5 again. 24 and 5 is 12 mil, but, you know, you gotta be cheap sometimes. Things all Star Force, you know, this. All that kind of stuff. There's still some things I want to work on. I need to remember I'm working with a 100 mil budget here, and I've already spent 40 mil of that, so I only have 60 mil to go. Also, what I can do is I could work with one of these, a Fafnir knuckle. That might be pretty good. Let's see if I open a good one. No, not 16 attack. That could be better. Oh, whoa! Nice! That was just a random flame from like, I don't know, fairy, no, not even fairy bills. I think it just came from a hunter bag or something. So, I guess with this, we'll keep this on this character for now, because I don't want to use a Fafnir weapon just yet. I mean, I could use it as like 6% attack, maybe going from a level 120 weapon, supposedly. Just as a placeholder. You know, the same thing I did with this character until they got app, so it wouldn't be any different. So 6% attack could work for the time being. It has 8% boss. This is definitely really good up to C-Vel. So probably wouldn't even need to have a bonus bar on it for just what I'm trying to get myself to, or poach myself to. But still gotta think of some things. As a matter of fact, I might just go ahead and put this top to use. 60 strength, 3 attack, that's like 70, it's around 70-ish total. Meanwhile, the current pants I'm wearing is like 76. It's a little worse, but it'll still be fine. I can Star Force the shoulder. I don't know why I forgot about this as a piece of existence of the boss set. So that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, badge 7. Cool, so that's 7 set boss. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything else. Is that 7 set boss? Or is that 8 set boss? Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 8 set. I'm chipping. Okay. Okay. I'll do something about the CRA stuff, though. We're gonna look for good Necro, Empress, or Von Leon flames now for shoe, glove, and cape. 28 and 5 for 888 mil. I think I'm seeing Von Leon. Just because of that. Actually, let's look at Necro. Necro is, yeah, okay. We already know what we're getting ourselves into. This just might be a really good item that I found. The other two might not exactly be the same way. Let's look at Von Leon gloves. 12 and 5, 24 and 5. We'll buy 24 and 5. Again, we gotta remind ourselves of a budget here. Cape. Von Leon cape, 8 mil. Alright, and something like this is definitely when we're gonna start looking for like lower stat. Maybe 3 and 40. This is, no, that's scroll, that sucks. If anything, we'll just go ahead and look for just 60. Kind of something similar to what the Uno has, because that was really good. But again, that might have been one of those just lucky purchases. 72, see 8 mil. I think 62. 62 be fine. Let me check some more. Okay, I'm just getting 62. That's okay. So I have it in order in what I'm going to Star Force. So this is guaranteed 48 Star Force right here. Let me do the pendant real fast. Pendant probably won't be something that I keep forever, but it's pretty much a free pendant, so that'll be 56. Latch always lags like this. I'm picky about every penny, but wow, 2 cubes. But the pendant is just an exception. You know, I just gotta get that extra Star Force a bit early on, you know. It'd be like that sometimes. I'll still get more from some of my other pieces of gear, but this is just pretty important for now. In that case, wouldn't I want a 9% strength Silver Blossom? Why did I buy a clean one? I'm trading this in, buying a 9% one. And then after that, the last thing I'll need would just be a weapon. I'm actually Star Forcing a weapon because that's a good source of damage. I don't have to be picky about that. Whether it'll be a level reduction Zakum, you know, to Necro. It'll probably be like that. I'm picky, but, you know, I'll do minus 20 Zakum. I've recently learned. Are you fucking serious? Strength is such a terrible item, man. At this point, it's like, oh, what the? What happened? Okay, I'm buying this. I don't need minus 30 on Zakum. Like, I'll probably continue to just be at Ariant until level 90 regardless. So just go ahead and look for 20. 20 shouldn't be that expensive, no. 6 mil, to hell with it. And then we'll buy like an actual decently flamed Necro one. We tried to do this search for the Unwol, but it was really difficult. Let me just look for 97. 97. And then see, most of these aren't really like that bad. 27 for 4 mil. Got some strength on it and stuff. 25. Okay, this is where it starts costing too much. We could do 27 and 20 strength. That's fine. 4 mil down the drain. Okay, rest of my money does have to go to Star Forcing because of like 25 mil before meeting my actual quota. 15 items. I'm Star Forcing 7 for a total of 66 Star Force. Though there is one extra thing I can do. I have enough material to buy 9 epic potential scrolls from this shop. I have it for this very moment right here. I'm gonna do the face and eye first because that was 3%. Whoops. Okay, I'll just cube that for 6% for the time being. I'll have to cube it for 9% on the character a bit later, but that's not exactly priority right now. It doesn't need 9%. Okay, that's another pass. Next up would probably be what I want to do the shoulder, either the shoulder or the weapon, because weapon's pretty nice. Roll 6% attack on that, you know, and then eventually transfer it up to the Fafnir, because that's all I would really need. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It failed. Another one. It failed. I broke my game. I have to relog. Okay, we back. Whew, it passed. Let's leave before we get stuck here again. Alright, time to cube these both for strength and attack. 2 cubes for the face, 21 cubes for the eye, and 20 cubes for the weapon. Now, what would happen if I so tried to say stamp the weapon and it landed another line of attack or maybe some IED? Did that fail? Bro, what is up with 80% failing? I remember I was struggling with like Star Force as well. It just never wants to pass for me these days. There we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, check it. I might use this, transfer to Necro and sell later on, or just use it permanently. I might end up just using it permanently, but wow. Apparently. I do need to remember though, I am 23 mil from the quota. Or was it 20? I think I'm 20 mil away. I should really start Star Force in here real soon. Okay, we'll cube the shoulder though, just for 3%. If it tears up, I'm using it. But this is one of the things I was not exactly decisive about, whether I wanted to get to epic or not. It just really depended on, you know, the material I had and whatnot. Just because I'm gonna get to epic, I don't care. I have lost my reasoning to care. I'm sure I'll be fine. Let's go. Okay, now I can keep her strength. That didn't take too long. That's cool. Now I've got 20 mil to Star Force these 7 items, and 5 of them are going to 10. This isn't gonna happen in just 20 mil. I'm gonna have to commit a crime and go over the 100 mil designated amount I wanted to spend. I failed. I failed to buy everything within the 100 mil quota. It took me 108 mil, but that's okay. I just had a little bit of some bad Star Force RNG. That's all. I gotta transfer, what, 15 items? Yep, 15. And then after that, I'm going to be transferring some more items after that, like potions, just consumables and stuff. And then I'm gonna go ahead and level up to 62. And as per usual, I would do that, show you guys the progress then, and then try that an X-coding on it too. Alright, so here's the character, level 63. I'm buying 2x coupons because I can. I kind of want to get this over with as soon as possible. So, going to the mine, do the usual routine really. And I have a level 90 weapon, so I won't be going to Star Force maps till 90. At least I don't exactly feel safe to go to 90. I transfer most of the things from the Dawn Warrior. I have the 9% attack secondary, but it's in the storage. But everything's on here pretty much just fine. So I started equipping new stuff at, yeah, just 90. And then all the other gear starts at 100. So I'm going to be here. See, this? Ooh, lag. I'm gonna have to change channels because I don't want to use that rune. We gotta be on MVP watch as well. So with that, oh my god, another rune. I wonder if I'll be able to beat the Unmo though, to be honest. Unmo was really fast. Again, that was my fastest character yet. But let's see if I can hit, or attempt to hit 100 in less than an hour. I have surpassed the Unwo in terms of the XP rates, but that's only because his class's third job is arguably one of the best third jobs ever, I suppose. I mean, what other third job could move around like this? It just doesn't make any sense how insane this is. I'm 2 levels away from going to Star Force maps and equipping my Zakam weapon, which should give me a ton of damage. So it's just gonna get even better. And then and moving might be a little weird at Leafree, but I should still be fine. Also, on top of moving so fast like this and just killing everything, my combo goes up stupid fast because I'm not getting that many multi-kills. So I get orbs like super frequently. So I can be level 90 before the next MVP cast. But the chances of that happening is kind of unlikely. Okay, I'm 90, and as you can see, I got MVP like 3 minutes ago. So I'm gonna put this weapon on, and we are on our way to Leafree. Alright, I found a map. It's a damage check. 4 stacks, use this, damage buff. It's not that bad. I think it could be a bit better though. Oh, I saw some 70Ks. With the amount of lines that I do, I guess it's okay. It's gonna be a little funny training here, mainly just because I'm not exactly, you know, killing the mobs that fast. But I'm sure I'll still be fine. I guess it'll all really come into play when I hit level 100 and I see how long it takes me. That took 9 minutes. I mean, I got a Stormwing portal and I got a Wolf portal, Well, both on a rune. I mean, wolf doesn't matter on a rune, but that took 9 minutes. What? Okay. 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 I gotta get 4th job. Right now. On these coupons. Okay, 4th job. This does 225. This does 204. This does more damage. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this because this will be more damage. This for the extra stack. And, I'll go ahead and get this just because, though, I guess. I'll go ahead and put on like F for now. Soon enough, it'll eventually replace this skill right here. Because I like using this more anyway. So I can't wait to start actually using it conveniently. I need to start training again. These coupons are running. I'm unironically going to try out this map because I think it might be really, really good. Reason why is because, well, once I start leveling up like Shadow Partner or something that's more of the passives, then the skill will actually start killing a lot faster, and it'll be absolutely ridiculous. And then I can either use this portal here or flash jump up, and then just kind of have like a bit of an interesting looking circular rotation. I don't exactly have to use anchor right now because there's really no need to, at least for a while. Because it does like really any damage anyway. Like that's not exactly that high. All this does up to 100 feet. I saw 190k with that, so yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that. It's a little choppy right now, but that's only because I'm weak. Once I level up a bit more and get some more of like the passives and the buffs kicking in for 4th job and the tip stats of Anniversary, it'll be a lot better. Alright, so an hour has passed since I started training, or an hour of training time has passed, and I'm 111. Now I did equip my gear that I had saved, that I could at the moment, so I'm basically level 111, sitting with like 1.6k strength, and I'm doing really, really decent damage right now. Before all of my buffs expired, I was seeing like 500k lines with Ascension. It was something really stupid, but I feel like my damage is just so high now that what I want to do is whenever I see MVP, I'm going to go ahead and get it, and then I'm going to leave and go to Luminous, and I'm going to grind for half an hour. I'll definitely be over 120 in half an hour, but I do want to go to Thanatos specifically on this class because this class is so good there, it's not even funny. Just using this combo, it makes no sense on how good it is. And once I actually get the MVP, you guys will see here in a minute. It's not like too late into peak hours in Korea. It's not even close to peak hours yet. It's like noon. But apparently there are still maps that are going to be taken. I'm pretty confident in being able to find a map. It just won't be the first, like, few. Now I feel like when I do find a map, I'm gonna crash. This is not a good sign. Okay, I found one. I'm going to show you guys the demonstration of just how ridiculous this map can be. So there's the rune right here. Go ahead and do that, and then go off. Just go off. 5 stacks. Let's go ahead and get the damage buff, and then continue. The only other time I would use a different skill would just be to refresh the damage buff, and I just do this for the next half hour repeatedly, and the EXP is like top tier. Super good stuff. Okay, not even half an hour later, and I'm 130. That's it's a little too fast. A little too fast. I'm gonna put on the no scrolling, no potential, no star force gear now. And I haven't even transferred to my Necro Claw yet, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now with this. 8k range, don't mind if I do. I got to go ahead and get it to 10 stars, and as you can see, 9 mil. I transferred 1.5 earlier, and I got 3 mil from Theme Dungeons, which I probably spent about 500k of star forcing. So technically, I pretty much gained about 5 mil for free just by looting. And You can't exactly complain about that. Now, alright, time to check out the damage with the new gear and the stat. Currently, so you got nearly 2.2k. We don't even have Maple Warrior yet. We still haven't leveled up much of anything else. Like, I guess we can. This is HP and avoidability and stuff, and damage reduction. I mean, we could, but it's whatever. But I just want to see how much damage I could do. I saw some millions there. Okay. Okay. Alright, my range is what? 128k? This is ridiculous. It's like 2 days of pretty much levels just plugged into one. And it's such a good class, like honestly. This is 204%, 4% per level. So I'll be using this soon because it'll do 320% once it's level 30. And then I have Annihilate, which is probably also 4% per level, but I'll look at these a little later. But that's going to be it for Scania for me for today. I think I've gone through quite a bit. Let's go ahead and check and see the Union level, because tomorrow I'm going to be coin capping on a lot of characters. I'm going to bring up those 120s again. We have made every single character we needed to make, and we're still 125 levels behind. So in order for me to get to 4K easily, I'm going to have to revive some of the older mules and start leveling and coin capping on those. The main goal is to get all 5 of those to Korean Folktown level, so I can just chill at Korean Folktown and coin cap there, because it's really not that hard to kill mobs at Korean Folktown. But this will do. I can't wait for tomorrow. And this whole time I forgot to put on the secondary. Who would have? Okay. What about an emblem? I'm pretty sure there's an emblem here too, somewhere. This has to be it. I only have, wait, I do have slots for it. I just put the secondary on. Hey, it's ridiculous. A lot of things I just forget. I mean, did I need it? Not at all. It just would have been nice to have one. Okay, it is a new day here in Scania. And apparently the mules aren't exactly going to be finishing today. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to coin cap on 9 different characters, including my main today, because that's just the way things are going to have to be. Now, I'm going to start off my 5 characters. I wanted to cap on that at 120 for the pet scrolls. I'm going to need them to all to 130 today, so that's probably going to be close to a 3-hour process to get them all to 130 with like MVPs and stuff. But I'm going to cap on this guy first because I still have everything on here, and it would save me just some transfers and whatnot. So after I do that, that's when I start like the 5 characters. And then after that, I'll do my blaster and AB. I'm pretty sure my blaster still needs to swim. As a matter of fact, this might be day 1 of swimming on the blaster. What level was the blaster again? It's 144. Yeah, this will be the first day of swimming on it. And I finished the mechanic yesterday. 3,875. I'll get at least probably 70 levels today. I might be like 3950 by the time I finish everything else. And if there's enough time for me in the day, I'm gonna finally start picking up the grind on the Dawn Warrior again. I'm not gonna link skills to anyone else except for the Dawn Warrior, just cause that's just how I want to do it. So I'll do like a 2-hour session if I have time, and maybe, just maybe with 2x, that might be enough for me to hit level 223. And that'd probably be it for that. I know I said that today would be the last episode of me kind of working on the mules and stuff, but I will have to coin cap on these 120s for 4 days total if I want to get 2 pet schools on each character. So I had to devote a lot of time to that, and I figured these next 4 days are going to be a bit busy, and during that time I might be able to go for 225 on the Dawn Warrior. To be honest, since I am capping on like all these characters, I don't exactly need to cap on like AB or just anything. I guess for some of the other outside stuff it'd be nice, but really the main thing I'm just eyeing down the shop now is the pet scrolls. And then on my main, I'm just gonna start officially saving up coins for ring cubes, because if I don't get anything good on my chaos ring next week, I'm probably gonna settle with just one of the worst things ever and keep it with Meisters and over 2 lines of strength. But anyway, I'm gonna do Korean Folktown on this character and see how long it takes me to cap points. Okay, coins are capped on here, including Korean Folktown quest. That took half an hour, so if I was just pure grinding, this wouldn't be that long. Also, I have one shot here. Now, I'm probably just going to continue to coin cap here every day, but at some point in time, I do want to end up getting this character to at least level 150, so I can have the level 30 skill. Probably around the same time I hit level 225 on the main. But I've got plenty of other characters to cap on, so it's going to have to wait. Also, as you can see by my coins, I still haven't bought the trait boost potion yet, so I'm kind of holding off on a few things. I'll probably just start off with the blaster right now. Go ahead and cap coins on there and do the swims. Alright, coins are capped. I hit 146 before even touching the pool on this character. So, as you can see, I have 550 coins. I need 600, so I do have to collect 50 tomorrow. And then I'm practically done capping on this character for good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do these swims. I hit 150. That's good enough. So, I'm pretty sure this character can hit 170 in 6 swims. It's only 24 levels. That's an average of 4 levels per swim. And something that I already just got in the first one. So, this shouldn't be too bad. Let me keep track. Is that 5? 6? 7? I think it was 7. Yeah. So I hit 153. What are the odds I hit 160 in these next 2 swims? I feel like it's a bit in my favor, but can't exactly be too sure. I know I didn't hit 160 in this swim, so I got up to 6 levels. Maybe I did get 6, who knows? So 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159. Yeah, cool. So I'm guaranteed to hit 160. So I'm not exactly gonna complain. I have high confidence that this character will reach 170. There's nothing bad that can happen, right? Right? There's no way I won't be able to not hit 170 in 3 swims. Right? That wouldn't happen. 160. Oh shit, fuck. Alright. I'm still super likely to hit 170. Come on now. This shouldn't be too difficult. It's 3 swims. How hard can it be? I'll figure out tomorrow. This AB has so many coins, more than I feel like it should. So I'll just cap on it on the regular today, but tomorrow it'll probably be my last day playing it. I'm just gonna get on, you know, hit 141, and then it'll be set for swimming, and I'm never gonna touch the character again. Meaning I'll probably have to link my skills to it tomorrow in order to actually like grind at like Elnath to 141. But I'm just be lazy and be here just for today, because it only takes like 20 minutes to cap coins here. This should do. I'm at 299. Hold on. Maybe I need like a few more mobs. Respawn. Alright, this should do it. 18 minutes. Okay, new record. I can start on the level 120s now without link skills on any of them. Until I suddenly realized I completely forgot about the existence of the Unwolf for today. I don't know how, but I did. But that's just the way it is. We'll probably get like 5 levels capping today, so I'll be at 3.9 immediately after it's done. So I'll definitely hit like 3.95 today, and then hopefully go for that 4K push tomorrow, like I said earlier. Got this character out of the way. I hit 135 like usual, so I'll be like 140 after maybe 2 or so days. So starting with the 120s, we have Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, I haven't touched this character since the first season, so like I literally did not even log into this character at all, because it was one of the characters I feel like I didn't really need to level because it's not really going on the board. But just to have an easier time at hitting 4,000, it's a character that I want to level anyway. So, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I am 3.9 now, so I'm less than 100 levels away. But I'm going to be going to Vikings. Vikings usually has good burning, and then Demon Slayer has a nice little skill. Holy fuck, my damage is trash. And, you know, they have a nice little skill that can hit a decent amount of mobs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start the grind right now with whatever skills I have available to use, Go to MVPs whenever they're up, and oh my, I can't get over this damage. And then just see how long it takes for me to hit 130. But using Demon Slayer as an example, this is probably gonna take an extremely long time. I'm not looking forward to it. Maybe some skill points can go into certain skills, that'll help. But yeah, this will be quite the ride. You know, on second thought, time is money. I'm halfway through coin capping, I'm only 123. I think I'm just gonna cap on these characters, and that's it. 130 can wait till tomorrow. I really do be changing my mind. So I won't hit 3.95 today because of that. I'll be more like 3.93 at the most. And then once I get through with everything tomorrow, I'll probably be like 3.97 or 3.98. So I might not even hit 4,000 tomorrow. Tough shit. Okay, coins are capped, or just about to be. 28 minutes, and that was including the amount of time it took to actually come and get here in the first place, so not too bad. I'll definitely be 130 on here tomorrow. Next up, we have Luminous. I'll be coin capping on the Luminous. Now, out of the 5 level 120s I have, 3 of them are mages, so I just have to change my Union board to Magic Attack and Int, and it can be like that all the way up until Dual Blade. I'm doing Gatekeepers, and here's the reason why. Light Reflection goes down so far, so this definitely will be super nice. Okay, it can go up too. Hold on. I don't know, it just went up. It probably won't go up this high, because it has to hit the middle first before it can hit the mobs at the top. Let's see if I can do it again. No, I swear I saw it. It was ridiculous. Either way, Light Reflection is still an amazingly good skill to use. Alright, we're looking at coin capping on the Lumi right about now. That took 27 minutes. Tiny bit faster. Next up, Fire Poison. I'll be doing the same map on here. Damage is around the same. Actually, it's a tad bit higher with nearly the same amount of lines. Fire Poison always has really good damage just because of just how one of their skills work with final damage. I don't really know what it's called, but it's a system that I'm not exactly a big fan of. But something tells me that I'll coin cap on here faster than the other classes I've played. Cap my coins. This is a pretty bad session, mainly because I died in the middle of it and I lost my MVP coupon. It took around 26 minutes, but I'm recording this a minute late, so somehow it was still one of my fastest. But time to do Bishop now, and this time I'm doing Bishop at Dual Ghost Pirates because it is a holy class, and I'm pretty sure those should be holy resistant. Actually, Ghost Pirates are dead. I gotta double check. Actually, I think I'm going to be doing the G Phantom Watches instead. I do only 2-shot them. So that's going to be, okay, well, 1-shot with Genesis. But I'm pretty much doing 300k lines. And these guys I know for a fact are weak to holy skills. So my damage is super inflated here, which is a very, very good thing. So I'll just stay here. This might be a faster capper because of this, actually. This took a bit longer than expected, but only because I feel like I was kind of distracting myself for the most part. But it was about 28 minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes longer than I expected, I guess. But it's Dual Blade time now. For Dual Blade, I'll be at my OG map. I'm gonna bring this here. So my Dual Blade on the has it on. The Dual Ghost Pirates. I like being here on a class like this just because the skill's pretty simple to use and pretty much hits nearly the whole entire like part of the map, or part of the platform, I mean. So really convenient to have a 3-shot with it, but I feel like as I level up a bit more stat and stuff, I'll eventually 2-shot, but I'm not exactly too sure. But that's only with Final Cut active, so without it, that might be tough. We'll just have to see how long it takes for me to cap. Just capped. I'm not even 125 yet. It says it took 30 minutes, but it's a little longer because the amount of time it took me to get the last 200, I mean, it's a little shorter, but the amount of time it took me to get the last 250 coins was about 19 minutes. So taking that into account, it took probably like 24, just about 24 minutes to cap. So super fast, and I can finally play my main for the rest of the day. I normally don't record footage of this character when I'm doing dailies, and I record after the dailies are done, but in times of importance, things have to be shown, and I have to show off some drops, you know, because this right here, this is ridiculous. Now, going towards later game, this isn't a flame that exactly comes to my taste for what I want on a horntail earring. If it was 55 and 5, then I might have kept it for the future, but I'll be picky about that 1% off stat. 55 and 4 isn't good enough for the future. I'm only seeing 58 and 4 in the market, and that's for 76 mil, and it has 9 hours left, so it's been listed for at least 14 hours. So it seems to me that that's not exactly selling very often, frequently. So since mine is a tad bit worse, and to increase the chances of it selling by a little bit, I'll probably put it up for about 70 mil. See if somebody buys it for that. If not, I'll lower it down all the way to like 60 mil if I have to. For example, we have a 48 and 5 being sold for 70 mil, 49 and 5 for 71 mil. These are slightly better than the earrings I pulled, so 70 mil still might not be good enough. Like, I feel like 65 might do. I'm gonna just go ahead and do 65, so I don't care. But that's kind of how I, base off my prices on things like these. So I got these up, and I just hope they'll sell. Now that my dailies are actually done, there are a couple things I do want to talk about. First things first, I got a wealth potion from Arcarium. This isn't wealth, this is EXP, which I got also from Arcarium a while back, but I got the wealth potion today. So that's good for the grinding session I'm about to start doing. Next up, we have Sunday Maple announced, and this Sunday's perk is going to be 50% off on endurability once again. So we get to see part 2 of that on episode 13, I suppose. We are going to, unfortunately, get rid of this attack line, which I feel like it's kind of beneficial, but it is what it is. And we're gonna have it, traded off for either a prime line of boss or Meso. Like, my ideal line that I really want on endurability would be boss Meso drop. If I get boss Meso drop, then it's gonna be insane. But if I get 20% Meso prime line, that's cool. If I get 20% drop, I'm not exactly a fan. I'm not sure if I want to keep that, but it would just be a lot of thinking. So I'll just do what I gotta do, I suppose. If I roll like 15% boss damage, I will chaos circulate that. So that's just, the way things are gonna go. Anyway, I have 103 mil, and I have enough coins to level this thing up to 11. I believe I'm missing 67 symbols, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase those and see how much Meso I lose from that. Okay, and now 78 mil, not bad. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about, let's go ahead and claim these Root Abyss medals, because I wanted to claim all 4 of these at once. I did the Siva one a bit earlier, but I didn't want to claim it yet because I didn't really feel like it. But now that I've claimed all 4 of these, it is now time to start the title quest, so I can begin the progression for getting my absolute best in slot title this character will ever receive. I believe there's a quest for it. Okay, apparently it was under 125, despite Chaos Root Abyss being level 180, because that makes sense. Okay, I have the quest now. I'll have it done in like 3 months, I guess. And then the last thing is that I plan to grind at a decently populated map. So for the very first time ever, just for this moment, I'm going to be buying MVP coupons, EXP coupons, that basically work with the MPV. That basically work like atmospheric buffs. 3.75. I gotta ask, this is worth it. I'll do 4. but this is the only time I'll do it. 15 mil, that still feels like a lot to me. I don't like that, but hey. I'll just see how the grinding session goes, you know, with the drop earring and stuff. We'll see how much money I end up making. I'm gonna get rid of combat orders for HS, and then with how that's gonna work, I'll go ahead and swap these two, I suppose. HS is level 10, I'll put that on 7 instead, so that's 17 drop rate, and then I have 20% from the I got 20% from the earring, so that's 37. I have a serpent too, and then I have 57 in total from the wealth. So that's still not exactly enough to get 100% meso drop rate from the bags or from the mobs, but I am about like 10% off, which could easily be had just as long as I get at least 10% drop on my inner. 10% drop is all I really want, and I really want that to be aligned on my inner ability. And last clip was hours ago, and resets passed, and I still haven't done any grinding yet, so hey, I'm ready to do it right now. But I guess that also mean I'm recording another set of dailies for today's episode, and then the next episode will cover the final 2 days of me capping for pet skulls and officially hitting 225 and going to Arcana. This is actually timed a bit better, because if I do grind 2 hours a day, I should still make it in time to hit 224 and use the potion to 225 by the end of episode 13. So we are going to be grinding here. Chicken Festival 3. I like Chicken Festival 3, especially after the update, because they did some pretty nice improvements in this map. Also, I don't have booster on. But they did some pretty nice improvements in this map in one of the more recent KMS patches that has something to do about like map changes and whatnot. And they increased the spawn here by a good amount. And I have a Soul Master friend that is also trained at this map before the spawn was even increased, but it had higher burning back then, so probably makes up for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my couple hours here. I'm gonna start my potion. We already got one of these. I'm gonna start my potions, do a 1 hour battle analysis, and I will show you guys my rates after an hour. An hour has passed. I have gained 15.5 billion EXP. So at my level, that's pretty much short, a little bit under 25% in 1 hour. So that's fine. I'm gonna start using 1.5x this here sooner, so it won't be as good, but it'll still be fine. And then meso wise, I should have made about 24.5 mil. Pretty much what I expected. I was doing a 6-minute test first to see how much money I made within that, and it was around 2.45 mil pretty much. So, and then on top of that, I looted 7 gemstones. That is way above average. I guarantee you in this next hour, I'm not gonna get that many. Probably like 2 or 3. So I'm sitting at 11 now, and I do plan on using them all. But once I start buying more, I probably won't use them all just yet. It'll still be a little bit of time, but I am going to be doing this next hour here. I'll record my level up, and that'll mainly be it. And then the grinding should be over shortly after that. Alright, here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. The session is over. So all I really have to do now for the day is dailies, and then cap on the 5 low-level characters I have. All of them will hit 130 today for real this time. And then I've got the striker, I've got the Unwoo, I've got the AB, and then I got, you know, the last dance on the blaster. Now that I think about it, that's a lot of characters I got to cap on. But here in a few days, it's gonna just go all the way down to just my main soon, as well as maybe the Unwoo and the striker, but that'll be it. Okay, I went and coin capped on everything. Didn't show really many clips since I feel like y'all have seen enough of that already, but maybe that's just me. I'm on the blaster. I only got 50 coins in it today because that's all I need. 300 coins, 3 swims, 10 levels. Let's make the dream come true. Now, again, I don't want to look and see how many levels I get or see the quest tab, so I'm going to block that out from my view. There we go. Alright. I should be able to get 10 levels, right? That shouldn't be too difficult. 161, 160, it's so scary. 163, 164. Okay. We're on good footing. It's all good. Don't worry. No need to worry. I can look at the quest because, well, I'm hitting 165 100%, so there's really no reason to hide my view on that this time. But let's check this out. Let's get at least 3 levels. 3 and 3. I could do 3 and 3, that'd be really, really solid. Oh no, 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 it's not looking good anymore. And then lane 3 just kept going. 4 levels. Now the chances of me hitting it have dropped quite a bit. Okay. Actually, I moved my hand too early, and I don't think I hit 170. I don't think I hit 170. I should have kept my hand up. I think I only hit 169. That's what I get. That's what happens. Blaster's done. No coins, no more swimming on it. And that's still, it was at 146, wasn't it, when I started swimming on it? That is absolutely terrible. I was like 5 levels ahead of the average level to reach 170. And I still didn't make it. Swimming, this whole entire content has just been destroying me recently, and I'm glad it's about to end. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the levels. This is what we're going to end today's episode off as. I know I said episode 12 will probably be what's going to be like the last mule episode, but apparently I'm not done yet. I still got 2 more days to cap on the mules with the pet goes and everything, and I guarantee you in those 2 days I will be hitting 4,000 because I'm at 3,966. Only 34 levels to go, and that I'm gonna get 2 levels on my main too. So the Unwool and the Striker both hit 140. It looks like the Unwool is overlapping a bit here. I'm not really sure if I have any power to change that right now. Yeah, this is there's really nothing I can do. I'm just gonna have to let it overlap and not worry about it until I hit 4,000. But I did gain that extra 1% critical damage, and the Striker also hit 140, and I'm pretty sure he's not on any board at the moment. Because of just time concerns, I didn't play my DB. My DB is already at 600 coins anyway, the same amount as the other level 120 characters, and I didn't play my AB. So tomorrow AB is going straight to 141 with the 2x coins, because yeah, it's going to be 2x coin day. And I'm going to swim on that, and then afterwards I will be just capping on more of the mules. They'll be at 1,200 coins. As you can see, like 3 of them are 130 plus. Since I didn't play this character today, it's still only 124. The Fire Poison is 128, but I'm going to do Korean Folktown on 4 of them tomorrow, even the 128 one, because, you know, I might as well. So Korean Folktown, just coin cap there from now on for the next 2 days. And then Dual Blade will just cap at Luderium again, and then do Korean Folktown on its last day of coin capping for it. But this should be good, what I got going on so far. Every other character's basically done. This guy needs to be 150. He's super strong right now, hitting level 140 with the hypers and stuff. I got like a 20% final damage hyper, and he's doing like 1.8 mils now with the mobbing skill. That's like Kerning Tower one-shot damage for whatever reason. I didn't even equip the belt yet, but at the same time, he doesn't really have Star Force to one-shot Kerning Tower, so that's bad on me. But it is what it is. I'm gonna stay at Bane's for a little bit of time, at least until this guy gets a bit more Star Force. But I'm in off episode 12 here. Next episode, at the very beginning, 50% off rerolls. Remember, we want that boss prime dream. If we roll high Meso prime, we're gonna keep that. If we roll high drop prime, we're rerolling it. because I don't really want that much drop on the on you know, the ability. I would like a unique line, that'd be cool. I'll definitely keep that. I'll keep like a 10% line at that, but shoot, even like 9%. But I definitely want more meso than I want drop. But boss damage is like the top ability I want, because I don't want to lose 30 attack for nothing. That's gonna hurt a lot if I do. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your time here. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see y'all in the next one.